Page 1, Bitcoin, a peer-to-peer electronic cash system. Satoshi Nakamoto. Satoshin@gmex.com, www.bitcoin.org. Abstract. A purely peer-to-peer version of electronic cash would allow online payments to be sent directly from one party to another without going through a financial institution. Digital signatures provide part of the solution, but the main benefits are lost if a trusted third party is still required to prevent double spending. We propose a solution to the double spending problem using a peer-to-peer network. The network timestamps transact by hashing them into an ongoing chain of hash-based proof of work, forming a record that cannot be changed without redoing the proof of work. The longest chain not only serves as proof of the sequence of events witnessed, but proof that it came from the largest pool of CPU power. As long as a majority of CPU power is controlled by nodes that are not cooperating to attack the network, they'll generate the longest chain and outpace attackers. The network itself requires minimal structure. Messages are broadcast on a best effort basis, and nodes can leave and rejoin the network at will, accepting the longest proof of work chain as proof of what happened while they were gone. Introduction. Commerce on the internet has come to rely almost exclusively on financial institutions serving as trusted third parties to process electronic payments. While the system works well enough for most transactions, it still suffers from the inherent weaknesses of the trusted-based model. Completely non-reversible transactions are not really possible, since financial institutions cannot avoid mediating disputes. The cost of mediation increases transaction costs, limiting the minimum practical transaction size and cutting off the possibility for small, casual transactions. And there is a broader cost in the loss of ability to make non-reversible payments for non-reversible services. With the possibility of reversal, the need for trust spreads. Merchants must be wary of their customers, hassling them for more information than they would otherwise need. A certain percentage of fraud is accepted as unavoidable. These cost and payment uncertainties can be avoided in person by using physical currency, but no mechanism exists to make payments over a communications channel without a trusted party. What is needed is an electronic payment system based on cryptographic proof instead of trust, allowing any two willing parties to transact directly with each other without the need for a trusted third party. Transactions that are computationally impractical to reverse will protect sellers from fraud, and routine escrows mechanisms could easily be implemented to protect buyers. In this paper, we propose a solution to the double spending problem using a peer-to-peer distributed timestamp server to generate computational proof of the chronological order of transactions. The system is secure as long as honest nodes collectively control more CPU power than any cooperating group of attacker nodes. Page 2. Number 2, transactions. We define an electronic coin as a chain of digital signatures. Each owner transfers the coin to the next by digitally signing a hash of the previous transaction and the public key of the next owner and adding these to the end of the coin. A payee can verify the signatures to verify the chain of ownership. And there's the example how they do that. The hash, private keys, and everything else. It has different owners. The problem, of course, is the payee can't verify that one of the owners did not double spend the coin. A common solution is to introduce a trusted central authority, or mint, that checks every transaction for double spending. After each transaction, the coin must be returned to the mint to issue a new coin, and only coins issued directly from the mint are trusted not to be double spent. The problem with this solution is that the fate of the entire money system depends on the company running the mint, with every transaction having to go through them, just like a bank. We need a way for the payee to know that the previous owners did not sign any earlier transactions. For our purposes, the earliest transaction is the one that counts, so we don't care about later attempts to double spend. The only way to confirm the absence of a transaction is to be aware of all transactions. In the mint-based model, the mint was aware of all transactions and decided which arrived first. To accomplish this without a trusted party, transactions must be publicly announced, C1. And we need a system for participants to agree on a single history of the order in which they were received. The payee needs proof that at the time of each transaction, the majority of nodes agreed it was the first received. Number 3, timestamp server. The solution we propose begins with a timestamp server. A timestamp server works by taking a hash of a block of items to be timestamped and widely publishing the hash, such as in a newspaper or Usenet, post 2/5. The timestamp proves that the idea must have existed at the time, obviously in order to get into the hash. Each timestamp includes the previous timestamp in its hash, forming a chain with each additional timestamp reinforcing the ones before it. And then they show the example. Page 3. Number 4, proof of work. To implement a distributed timestamp server on a peer-to-peer basis, we will need to use a proof-of-work system similar to Adam Back's Hashcash. 6. rather than newspaper or Usenet posts. The proof of work involves scanning for a value that, when hashed, such as with SHA-256, the hash begins with a number of 0 bits. The average work required is exponential in the number of 0 bits required and can be verified by executing a single hash. For our timestamp network, we implement the proof of work by incrementing nuance or nonce in the block until a value is found that gives the block's hash the required 0 bits. Once the CPU effort has been expended to make it satisfy the proof of work, the block cannot be changed without redoing the work. As later blocks are chained after it, the work to change the block would include redoing all the blocks after it. And they show the example. The proof of work also solves the problem of determining representation in majority decision making. If the majority were based on the IP address 1 vote, it could be subverted by anyone able to allocate many IPs. Proof of work is essentially 1 CPU, 1 vote. The majority decision is represented by the longest chain, which has the greatest proof of work effort invested in it. If a majority of CPU power is controlled by honest nodes, the honest chain will grow the fastest and outpace the competing chains. To modify a pass block, an attacker would have to redo the proof of work of the block and all blocks after it, and then catch up with and surpass the work of the honest nodes. We will show later that the probability of a slower attack catching up diminishes exponentially as subsequent blocks are added. To compensate for increasing hardware speed and varying interest in running nodes over time, the proof of work difficulty is determined by a moving average targeting an average number of blocks per hour. If they're generated too fast, the difficulty increases. Number 5, network. The steps to run the network are as follows. 1. New transactions are broadcast to all nodes. 2. Each node collects new transactions into a block. 3. Each node works on finding a difficult proof of work for its block. 4. When a node finds a proof of work, it broadcasts the block to all nodes. 5. Nodes accept the block only if all transactions in it are valid and not already spent. 6. Nodes express their acceptance of the block by working on creating the next block in the chain, using the hash of the accepted block as the previous hash. Nodes always consider the longest chain to be the correct one and will keep working on extending it. If 2 nodes broadcast different versions of the next block simultaneously, some nodes may receive one or the other first. In that case, they work on the first one they received, but save the other branch in case it becomes longer. The tie will be broken when the next proof of work is found and one branch becomes longer. The nodes that were working on the other branch will then switch to the longer one. Page 4. New transaction broadcasts do not necessarily need to reach all nodes. As long as they reach many nodes, they will get into a block before long. Block broadcasts are also tolerant of dropped messages. If a node does not receive a block, it will request it when it receives the next block and realize it missed one. Number 6, incentive. By convention, the first transaction in a block is a special transaction that starts a new coin owned by the creator of the block. This adds an incentive for nodes to support the network and provides a way to initially distribute coins into circulation since there is no central authority to issue them. The steady addition of a constant amount of new coins is analogous to gold miners expanding resources to add gold to circulation. In our case, it is CPU time and electricity that is expanded. So it's kind of like comparing to gold mining. The incentive can also be funded with transaction fees. If the output value of a transaction is less than its input value, the difference is a transaction fee that is added to the incentive value of the block containing the transaction. Once a predetermined number of coins have entered circulation, the incentive can transition entirely to transact fees and be completely inflation-free. The incentive may help encourage nodes to stay honest. If a greedy attacker is able to assemble more CPU power than all the honest nodes, he would have to choose between using it to defund people by stealing back his payments or using it to generate new coins. He ought to find it more profitable to play by the rules, such rules that favor him with more new coins than everyone else combined, than to undermine the system and the validity of his own wealth. Number 7, reclaiming disk space. Once the latest transaction in a coin is buried under enough blocks, the spent transactions before it can be discarded to save disk space. To facilitate this without breaking the block's hash, transactions are hashed in a Merkle tree, C725. With only the root included in the block's hash, old blocks can then be compacted by stubbing off branches of the tree. The interior hashes do not need to be stored. Then they show the example. A block header with no transactions would be about 80 bytes. If we suppose blocks are generated every 10 minutes, 80 bytes times 6 times 24 times 365 equals 4.2 megabytes per year. With computer systems typically selling with 2 gigabytes of RAM as of 2008 and more, they do that. There's way more space now. And Moore's law predicted current growth of 1.2 gigabytes per year. Storage should not be a problem, even if the block headers must be kept in memory. So it's not a problem now. Page 5. Number 8, simplified payment verification. It is possible to verify payments without running a full network node. A user only needs to keep a copy of the block headers of the longest proof of work chain, which he can get by querying network nodes until he's convinced he has the longest chain, and obtain the Merkle branch linking the transaction of the block it's timestamped in. He can't check the transaction for himself, but by linking it to a place in the chain, he can see that a network node has accepted it, and blocks added after it further confirm the network has accepted it, and they show the example. As such, the verification is reliable as long as honest nodes control the network, but it is more vulnerable if the network is overpowered by an attacker. While network nodes can verify transactions for themselves, the simplified method can be fooled by an attacker's fabricated transactions for as long as the attacker can continue to overpower the network. One strategy to protect against this would be to accept alerts from network nodes when they detect an invalid block, prompting the user's software to download the full block and alerted transactions to confirm the inconsistency. Businesses that receive frequent payments will probably still want to run their own nodes for more independent security and quicker verification. Number 9, combining and splitting value. Although it would be possible to handle coins individually, it would be unwieldy to make a separate transaction for every cent in a transfer. To allow value to be split and combined, transactions contain multiple inputs and outputs. Normally, there will be either a single input from a larger previous transaction or multiple inputs combining smaller amounts, and at most 2 outputs, one for the payment and one returning the change, if any, back to the sender. Then they show the example. It should be noted that fan out, where a transaction depends on several transactions, and those transactions depend on many more, is not a problem here. There is never the need to extract a complete standalone copy of a transaction's history. Page 6. Number 10, privacy. The traditional banking model achieves a level of privacy by limiting access to information to the parties involved and the trusted third party. The necessity to announce all transactions publicly precludes this method, but privacy can still be maintained by breaking the flow of information in another place. By keeping public keys anonymous, that's the key, keeping keys anonymous. The public can see that someone is sending an amount to someone else, but without information linking the transaction to anyone. This is similar to the level of information released by stock exchanges, where the time and size of individual trades, the quote-unquote tape, is made public, but without telling who the parties were. And they show the example. As an additional firewall, a new key pair should be used for each transaction to keep them from being linked to a common owner. Some linking is still unavoidable with multi-input transactions, which necessarily reveal that their inputs were owned by the same owner. The risk is that if the owner of a key is revealed, linking could reveal other transactions that belong to the same owner. In other words, they're saying, try to keep it private and stuff like that when you're making transactions. Number 11, calculations. We consider the scenario of an attacker trying to generate an alternate chain faster. Even if this is accomplished, it does not throw the system open to arbitrary changes, such as creating value out of thin air or taking money that never belonged to the attacker. Nodes are not going to accept an invalid transaction as payment, and honest nodes will never accept a block containing them. An attacker can only try to change one of his own transactions to back money he recently spent. The race between the honest chain and an attacker chain can be characterized as a binomial random walk. The success event is the honest chain being extended by 1 block, increasing its lead by +1, and the failure event is the attacker's chain being extended by 1 block, reducing the gap by -1. The probability of an attacker catching up from a given deficit is analogous to a gambler's ruin problem. Suppose a gambler with unlimited credit starts at a deficit and plays potentially an infinite number of trials to try to reach break even. We can calculate the probability he ever reaches break even, or that an attacker ever catches up with the honest chain, as follows in number 8, and they show the mathematical equation. Page 7. Given our assumption that P is greater than Q, the probability drops exponentially as the number of blocks the attacker has to catch up increases. With the odds against him, if he doesn't make a lucky lunge forward early on, his chances become vanishingly small as he falls further behind. We now consider how long the recipient of a new transaction needs to wait before being sufficiently certain the sender can't change the transaction. We now consider how long the recipient of a new transaction needs to wait before being sufficiently certain the sender can't change the transaction. We assume the sender is an attacker who wants to make the recipient believe he paid him for a while, then switch to pay back to himself after some time has passed. The receiver will be alerted when that happens but the sender hopes it will be too late. The receiver generates a new key pair and gives the public key to the sender shortly before signing. This prevents the sender from preparing a chain of blocks ahead of time by working on it continuously until he is lucky enough to get far enough ahead, then executing the transaction at that moment. Once the transaction is sent, the dishonest sender starts working in secret on a parallel chain containing an alternate version of his transaction. The recipient waits until the transaction has been added to a block and Z blocks have been linked after it. He doesn't know the exact amount of progress the attacker has made, but assuming the honest blocks took the average expected time per block, the attacker's potential progress will be a Poisson distribution with expected value. And they show the equation. To get the probability of the attacker could still catch up now, we multiply the Poisson density for each amount of progress he could have made by the probability he could catch up from that point. Then they show the equation. Rearrange to avoid summing the infinite tail distribution, another equation, converting to C code. Then they show the codes. Page 8. Running some results, we can see the probability drop off exponentially with Z. And then they show the computational situation. Solving for P less than 0.1%. And they show the equation. Number 12, conclusion. We're on page 8, by the way, if I haven't said that. We have proposed a system for electronic cash transactions without relying on trust. We started with the usual framework of coins made from digital signatures, which provides strong control of ownership, but is incomplete without a way to prevent double spending. To solve this, we proposed a peer-to-peer network using proof of work to record a public history of transactions that quickly becomes computationally impractical for an attacker to change if honest nodes control a majority of CPU power. The network is robust in its unstructured simplicity. Nodes work all at once with little coordination. They do not need to be identified, since messages are not routed to any particular place and only need to be delivered on a best effort basis. Nodes can leave and rejoin the network at will, accepting the proof of work chain as proof of what happened while they were gone. They vote with their CPU power, expressing their acceptance of valid blocks by working and extending them, and rejecting invalid blocks by refusing to work on them. Any needed rules and incentives can be enforced with this consensus mechanism. Page 9 is the references. That, ladies and gentlemen, was the Bitcoin white paper. It was written by a great man, Satoshi Nakamoto, and read by a decent guy, Jerry from Jerry Loves Freedom. And welcome in, guys. Today is Saturday, March 21st, 2026. As you can see here, we're at the Bitcoin block height of 941,622. But that's not the important part, guys. The important part, for $1, one measly cuck buck, you can get yourself 1,454 Satoshis. And yes, I said it, for $1. My goodness, guys. Welcome back to another episode of Satoshi Saturday, the official Satoshi Saturday. And I believe I am the only one that does this. And this is episode number 110. Satoshi Saturday, number 110. Take advantage of your advantages. How to get more sats. And let me tell you guys, I'm getting ready to get real in this video. So let's see who's here today, and we'll get on into the proceedings this evening. The Gambler, what's up, brother? What's up, bro? Sal Jr. says hello, and Jessica Martinez, a.k.a. Sika, says hello from Gilroy, California. Tell him I said hello, man. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, man. How are you? Let's see who's here at Zapstream. Tell everybody I said hello. Anybody here yet from Zapstream? Not yet. Let's see who's here. Okay, we got Bumble. Okay, we got 4 in here. All right, good. All right, Philly, AZ. Hey, Jerry and Freedom fan. Happy Saturday. What's up, bro? How are you? Let me put the Gambler on here. The Gambler. Good to see you, man. And Philly. Greg, what's up, bro? How are you, man? Boy, it's another heat wave out here, Greg. I know it's there for you, too. We're going to be on fire until Sunday night, 8 p.m. Good to see you, man. Is this live? Yes, it is, AB. It is. Thank you very much for coming in. Good evening, everyone. Lauren Stern, what's up, bro? Feel safe now. Lauren, how are you, bro? Good to see you, man. We're not going to be here too much longer. You know what I mean? Hey, yo, Jenny Legendary. How are you, ma'am?
She is the you know what on our channel. She's the MVB on this channel. And welcome in. I think she probably sent something in. I think I saw something come in. Let me see. Jenny, how are you, ma'am? Good to see you. Let's see. She never comes in here empty-handed, I'll tell you that. Jenny Legendary. Let's see. Welcome in, Jenny. This thing will load up. Let's see. Jenny, 1, 2, 3, 4. Jenny with a big zap. With a Gen zap. A 1, 2, 3, 4. Thank you, Jenny. I appreciate that very much. I never, ever, ever take you for granted, Jenny. I appreciate you so much, ma'am. I really do. Thank you, Jenny. Hello, everyone. What's up, Lauren? He's on Bumble as well. Don't forget to hit that like. Okay. How about the subscribe button, Jenny? You think we can hit that? All right, let's see. I didn't promote this to anybody. So let me put this let me put our live in the let's put our live in the stream. If I can find it on my phone. Let's see. Okay, here we go. Copy. I hope everyone's well, man. And if nobody comes in here, you guys can just watch the replay. Because I'm gonna do this for an hour. That way you guys come back and watch it. Okay, let's see. What am I doing? Okay, signal. It's Saturday. We're live. I really appreciate you guys coming in here too. We're gonna get real in this video. All right. We are going to get real in this video. And I'm gonna tell you guys some things. Oh, Jenny said something. Oh, Jenny, that looks good. Cajun power sauce, wash your sister. Wash your sister sauce. And a little hot sauce of soak and chicken in it. Works as a great partner. You can't beat it. It's my favorite thing. We're trying to cook my whole pack on sale, freeze half, and I've got lunch and dinner for the week. Oh, I gotta try that, Jenny. Jenny, that looks good. Nah, I haven't. I think this is going to be a good one. I think you guys are going to enjoy this one. You put this in the boom. All right. Jenny, I'm going to have to try that recipe. Doing good, Jerry, and you? Good to hear that, man. Yeah, I'm doing real good, man. It's just hot as hell out here, Lauren. Right now, let's see what the temp is, Lauren. Let's see where we're at, bro. Because it is hot, sir. I think this video is going to help some people, man. I really do. 94 degrees, sir. Extreme heat weather. It's 94 and it feels like 93. Okay. It's not too bad, but it's still hot as hell. Thanks for asking, Lauren. I'm doing good, and I'm glad you're doing well too, brother. Way better than yesterday. Thanks for asking. Okay, Jenny, good. Good. Was anything wrong yesterday? Okay, no doubt. Just AB, do you want me to put you on the wheel, sir? Are you going to participate in the proceedings this evening? Rumble Gang, R plus USA. Glad to hear you doing better, Jen. Hey, Philly. That's Jay Remmer's half, Jerry. Check your signal. I just looked at it, Jenny. It looks like a hell of a freaking what is it? A recipe. Hey, Lauren and Jenny. What's up, Philly? How goes it? I've got the AC on, so the only thing baking is the chicken in the oven. I know that's right. Okay, what happened over here? Somebody just came. Joshua sends in a big zap of 1776. Thank you, Joshua. I appreciate that, brother. It looks like we're going to have an MVB wheel. Jenny. Legendary. with 1,234. Thank you, Jenny. And Joshua's in the lead right now. Josh, how goes it, bro? Good to see you, man. Thank you for always zapping, bro. That really helps, man. Seriously, it does, bro. Thank you. I just found it. I can buy a gallon of that sauce. This is dangerous. Uh-oh. You talking about the Worcester? Just popping in to say hi to all my American patriots. Canada loves America. Yes, and we love you, Josh. Good to see you, man. Thank you for that donation, brother. Lauren, my AC is on too. 74 inside, 105 outside. 105? Damn, bro. Whole chicken in the oven. I'm jealous. Some good protein there. Taco bowls for me tonight. Nice, bro. Nice. 68 here and raining. LOL. Honestly, I'd rather have that, to be honest. No, okay. Yes, anytime the idiot behind me wakes me up at 3 a.m. with blasting music, I'm pretty pissy the rest of the day. What? Oh, that's not good. That's not good. Currently in the office, Jerry, working and listening in the background. Backpacker, what's up? In the office? What you doing? You working on something? Looking for you on Noster. I'm on there, bro. I'm on there. The Cajun powder garlic sauce. I'm about to try that. That looks good. Nice, Philly. I got the name suggestion for your 3-man podcast on Sundays. Night crap. Laughing emojis. Night crap. Well, it is at night. Now, what part of it's crap, the troll? Is it me or is it everybody else? What do you think? What do you think, the troll? How you guys like my glasses over here? Hence why I was trying to fight everyone last night. Oh, you did say that. Yeah, you were not in a good mood. That's right. Okay, yeah. That sucks, man. That sucks. It's nice here now. No more snowbirds. LOL. Yeah, true. True indeed. Oh, troll boy. Creating content, brother. Video coming out this evening. That's what I like to see, bro. That's what I like to see. Get that working. The troll, how are you? Lauren says. I'm good, Lauren. Yeah, we're gonna get into it, man. At 15 minutes after, we're gonna get into it. So I want you guys to hold the comments, and I'm gonna go on like a 15-minute talk. At 15 minutes after, we're gonna get into the Satoshi Saturday episode number 110. Take advantage of your advantages. Troll boy, you moved out of your mom's basement yet? Backpacker and family, hello. Yay, backpacker. I'm gonna check it out, no doubt. Yeah, man, it's hot here, boy. It's hot. Hello, what's up, Fanny? How are you? Good to see you, fan. Lauren Stern. Let me put Jenny Legendary over here on the wheel. Legendary. Fanny, how are you, man? Uh-oh, Jerry Rant incoming. Uh-oh, Jerry Rant incoming. Well, no. Not this time. I'm going to give y'all some real, though, man. There she is. I'm going to give y'all some real, and this is going to help y'all, man. You know what I mean? Am I missing anybody? Greg, Philly? I got you on here. Who else? We're going to do some spins, too. Joshua, you want me to put you on the wheel, bro? Smiling faces. Josh is a legend, too, man. My man Joshua. I think he's just stopping by, but I'll put him on here for now. My man Joshua. Appreciate that, man. He always comes in with a heavy freaking donation, man. I appreciate that, bro. I really do, man. Obviously, it goes without saying with you, Jenny. You know. But let me see. Am I missing anything? Can you guys do me a favor? Can you share this video if you don't mind? Because we got some good stuff we're gonna go over, man. You know, and I want some people to get in here. And the reason I'm doing it at my desk, it was too damn hot outside. You know what I mean? It was just too damn hot. What the heck? Only one like when I roll in. Unacceptable. Only one like when I roll in. Uh-oh, Jerry, not coming. What the heck? Only one like when I roll in. Unacceptable. Sorry, Jen. I don't know what you meant by that. Seen we were primed to hear a Jenny rant last night. Oh yeah. Yeah. She wasn't happy last night. Yes, sir. Hi. Hey, Fanny. Yeah, this is gonna be a good one, man. I think. 'Cause I've been thinking about this for a while, man. And I see some people that just don't do it, man. They just don't do these things. I'm just like, bro, what are you like? What are you doing, man? You know what I'm saying? But we'll talk about that in a minute and a half, 2 minutes. But yeah, it's hot as hell outside. And I had to come in the house. I was gonna walk around and do the video, but it was too fucking hot. It means I hit YouTube and only one person has liked your show. Oh, only one person liked the video, huh? See if you can update it. Hit the update up fresh button. See if it happens. How many likes we got, guys? Anyone else in the group invest in Bitcoin would like to connect? Yeah, Philly, do it right here, brother. Glad you brought that up. You know where a good place to connect is? Right here, bro. The Bitcoin is for Freedom group. Signal. The Signal group, man. Come on in there, bro. Come on in. The water's fine, Greg. Tell me more, Philly. We connect in there all the time. We got about 40, 50 members in there. And there's somebody you want to hit up, 5 now. Good job. Thank you, Jenny. If there's anybody you want to hit one-on-one, just send them a personal message, Greg. You know what I mean? A snack on Titan. A snack on Titan. A snack on Titan. I don't know what that means, a troll. But anyways, guys, it's that time, guys. It's Saturday, and we're gonna get on into the proceedings this evening. I'm telling you, man. Once you hear this, I think you're gonna look at things different. And some of you guys are probably already doing this. Hopefully, most of you guys are. And we're gonna get into it. So, the title of the video is called Satoshi Saturday number 110. Take advantage of your advantages. How to get more sats. You know the term they say life is not fair? Well, it's true. Life is not fair. Now you can even up the score on the scoreboard of life if you understand how the world works, okay? Things are just not fair. There's some people that are just born with things that you don't have. We all have God-given gifts and advantages over other people. I'm going to give you a perfect example. My ex-girlfriend, Samantha, she was a white girl. She's a blonde-head girl. Beautiful as hell, okay? Samantha was drop dead gorgeous. She was smart too, but she was drop dead gorgeous. That was one of her advantages. She was very, very smart, okay? Second advantage she had is she had a very she was a dad's girl. She was a daddy's girl, right? Her dad would constantly give her money and give her everything, and she never had to work a job. She worked a job. She used to do hair, but if she just wanted to live at home and stay home, her dad would take care of her, and she wouldn't have to do anything, right? And me and her, when we first got together, we were just friends at first. You know what I mean? But as we, hung out more and more, we started being together, whatever. And I just noticed that, any guy that she wanted, she could get, but also she could get anything she wanted from a guy because she was a pretty girl, right? And also her dad would always do stuff for her. And I remember there was girls that really, really liked me that wanted to be with me that hated Samantha. They just hated her because they weren't her. You know what I mean? And they couldn't do the things that she could do, right? They came up in maybe a bad neighborhood or didn't have their mom and dad or whatever. And not only were they not as pretty as Samantha and didn't have that advantage, that Samantha had with her dad helping her, but also they weren't as pretty as Samantha. So they had all these advantages. And plus, she had me. So a lot of girls were upset and just jealous of her, man. And I used to tell these females, I'm like, what are you jealous about? You know what I mean? Don't worry about what Samantha's got or don't got or whatever. But I ain't gonna lie, if you don't understand how the world works, you just be like, damn, man, that is kind of messed up. This young lady has all these advantages. You know what I mean? Take a guy like LeBron James, right? LeBron James is he won the genetic lottery, right? His DNA is just his genetics are crazy. You know what I mean? 6'8", 240, 250 pounds. And he took advantage of his advantages. Like if me and him walked in the room together, he would get more attention than me because he's LeBron James, he's a professional basketball player. I remember I had a friend of mine. He was 6'10". We went to college together when I was in my 40s. He was in his 20s. He's about 18 years younger than me, right? My boy. He was from Senegal, Africa. And everywhere we went, people stared at us, stared at him because he was so tall. You know what I mean? And he would get girls, and he was shy and didn't know how to talk to girls. But a lot of girls would want to talk to him just because he was tall. You know what I mean? Now, again, he didn't have no game or nothing like that, like me. You know what I'm saying? But he he was just tall. I'm a tall guy. I'm 6'2", but I had to look up to this dude, literally, right? And he just had those advantages. He played a little bit of ball, but he was more of a nerdy guy or whatever. And I would tell him all the time, I'm like, look, man, you need to take advantage of your advantages, bro. You need to really like focus on basketball, and then everything else need to become a secondary. He wanted to put his grades first and everything else. He's done well. Don't get me wrong, but he could have played semi-pro basketball and could have made way more money and still did the academic stuff. But he just decided not to do that. There was another guy. My dad had a stroke in 2007. I'll never forget this. Never forget this. And he was in a hospital, like a rehab hospital. He's in there for a couple months. I used to go see him every single day. Every day I went to see my daddy. And there was this dude in there. He was a busboy. This motherfucker was 6'10". Okay. He was a 6'10", and he was a janitor. He was a janitor. And this kid was probably 15, 16 years younger than me. This was in my 30s. So I was in my late 30s. He was in his, I was 37. He was probably 20 or something. I don't know. He was young, but he was 6'10", man. And I used to always make fun of him. I said, motherfucker, you can't dunk a donut, man. He said, what you talking about? I'll kill you in basketball. And I'm sitting there going, bro. And I asked him, I said, look, I ain't trying to disrespect you or nothing. I said, what the hell are you doing working in here as a busboy? Mind you, now he's got a duck in the doorway to get into somewhere. And I'm just like, what are you doing? Oh man, And he used to walk with a hunch. Like he didn't stand tall. He didn't stand like he was supposed. He was almost like ashamed of his height. And I used to pull him to the side, and I'm like, look, man. I said, if you don't want to play ball, okay, whatever. I said, but don't shrug down like that. You know what I mean? You're a tall man. You were born like that. Don't be ashamed of it, man. He's just like, yeah, I know, man, but people stare at me and stuff. I said, that's good. Take advantage of that. And he just wouldn't do it, right? Every single person that's listening to this has an advantage. Okay, you were born with something. Now, again, all of us have a gift, right? A God-given gift. All of us do. How do you know what your gifts are? It's simple, right? If a lot of people, it's two things. If a lot of people that don't know you or don't know each other and they're all saying the same things about you, like, man, you're good at this, or man, you're very smart, or wow, you got a nice smile, or man, you're good looking, or damn, you're tall, or man, you're funny, or if a bunch of people say those things to you, then you have a God-given talent at that, whatever that is, fixing cars, whatever. Everybody has a talent. That's the first thing. The second thing is something that comes very easy to you. What just comes just naturally easy to you? That's probably harder for everybody else, right? Now, I don't want to sit here and like try to brag about what I do, but I'm just saying it's my channel, so I'm going to give you. I can only speak for myself, but I'm going to give you some of the advantages that I have, and I've always taken advantage of my advantages. I'll give you an example. I'm 6'2". I'm decently tall. I would say on a scale of 1 to 10, when I was in school, I was probably about a 7 on the looks wise, right? So I wasn't the best looking guy. I wasn't ugly, but objectively speaking, I was about a 7, right? But where my advantages was a lot of people told me how funny I was. People used to always tell me how funny I am. I used to make every single person laugh. Now, one of my disadvantages is I wasn't that smart in school. I was a smart kid, but I wasn't book smart. I was more like a street smart dude, right? So one thing about me is I can make people laugh. All right. That's one advantage I had. Another advantage I had is I went to a mostly all white school. So when I was growing up in the 90s, 80s, and 90s, one of my advantages, I was a black kid. I was black. Now, some of you guys might say, well, wait a minute now. Being a black dude, now don't get me wrong, you got some disadvantages with that, but I was the cool dude because in the 90s, black kids were kind of cool. Black people were getting, all the rappers were black. Mostly all the entertainers, cool entertainers were black. Not all of them, of course. Athletes, again, were black. Basketball players, football players, some baseball players, you know. And also I played on the basketball team. I was a pretty good basketball player. And I had, I was dating one of the cheerleaders. You know what I'm saying? Now, do you think, and I was pretty good too. Do you think I would have dated a cheerleader if I wasn't a good basketball player? Now, again, I used to mess with some girls that I had no business getting because I wasn't up to their par. Like, again, I'm a 7, but sometimes I'd get 9s, 9.5s. 10s is just like a perfect, but I'd get some 8.5, some 9s. I'd add my 5s and 6s too. Now, don't get me wrong, but but how did I get those women? Well, I can make them laugh. Also, another advantage that I have is I'm a very good communicator. I can always speak well, right? But on the flip side, my disadvantage is I'm not good at fixing things, right? My brother, my older brother, he's 9 years older than me. He's the complete opposite of me, right? He wasn't a good like talker or speaker. We didn't grow up in the same house. We were half brothers. And so he wasn't good at really talking. He was okay at talking, but not like me, right? But he could fix fucking anything. I can't fix shit. If you depend me to fix your car, I just can't do it, right? So I can make people laugh. I was always funny. I was a really good communicator, but also I was a good listener, right? I'm a good listener. So that combination of things that I had, I've always been a good people person with people. And I've had many friends that would tell me, "Oh, you're my best friend, Jerry," and blah 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 blah, right? So I took advantage of those God-given gifts that I had. I remember I got a sales job for the first time when I was 24 years old in 1999. It was a telecommunication job. It was at MCI. It was a telemarketing job, and I was selling long distance. I had no idea I could sell, but because I could listen, I could talk, communicate, and I could speak very well, I guess, I was a really good salesperson. And come to find out, I was one of, if not the best salesperson in my building. And I was really good at that. And also, again, I could speak very well. So anything that I did, I kind of like overachieved, if you will, at certain things because I stayed in my lane. I took advantage of my advantages. Now, fast forward today, a lot of things that I've done in my life has gotten me prepared for where I'm at today, right? Different companies, different multi-level marketing, sales. I made so much different I made so much money in different ways. I can't even tell you, man, because again, because of the way I think, I learned about finances because I love finances. All these advantages that I took advantage of. Now, again, fast forward till today in 2026, I'm using my advantages, if you will, to get more sats, right? And that's what I want to talk to you guys about today, okay? Don't be ashamed of your God-given talents and your gifts, aka your advantages, okay? Life is not fair. Going back to Samantha. If Samantha was born just like any other girl, right? But again, she had a nice personality, but she was a very attractive young lady, right? Anytime we went somewhere, man, you know what I'm saying? Guys would help her out. If she, whatever, her dad would give her money and stuff like that, but other girls couldn't do what she did. So I would tell these girls, don't worry about her advantages. Take advantage of your advantages. Don't sit there and get angry, upset with them, right? The same thing with you. The way I get sats now is I take advantage of my advantages. How do I do that? Well, it's simple. I made a YouTube channel and I took all those things that I talked about earlier, my skill sets, my God-given talents and my advantages, and I took advantage of those, right? That's why I can make a little bit of money on YouTube revenue. I can and again, even though YouTube, what a disadvantage that I have with YouTube is that I say some things that the algos don't like. So I'm not going to make a bunch of money with YouTube as far as like revenue. So I had to bypass that and say, okay, well, the reason I'm doing this is for sats, so I can bypass that and right here put my QR code right there, and people can zap me sats while I do 3 things for people. And this is what I try to do every single video. I try to make you laugh, entertain you, I try to educate you, and I give you sats. Entertain you, educate you, and give you some finances. In every video that I do here on a live stream, not in my regular videos, because I can't send you sats. and I'm trying to create some value to you through my advantages and my God-given gifts. But your main thing today in 2026, March 21st, by the way, 21, is simple. You have to recognize your advantages and your God-given talents. You have to, man. Okay? Because even though you may just have a regular job, because some people, they get a degree, they go to school, they get a degree in some whatever. Some of you guys may have done it with your talent or whatever. Some of you may not. Some of you may be in an industry that you're not fully recognizing your talent, right? You're not fully accomplishing all the talents that you were born with, right? I know some people like that. I know some people that are really good at one thing, but then they went to school and got a job in another thing because they know it paid more, but they hated it. And I said, well, do you have a side hustle? Oh, no, I just come home and play video games and I mess around. I know people like that mess about. They go to work and they come home, they watch videos, play video games, and they don't do anything else. You know what I mean? They don't hustle, man. They don't have that hustle. They're just okay with working a job. And I say, again, man, you got to take advantage of your advantages. And what are some of your advantages? On a broad scale, it's simple. Your time is your advantage. Time management is the number one thing you have to do. You have to get your time management under control and get yourself a side hustle, right? Whatever you're good at, and this is what Laurel Langemeyer used to always say. She used to work for Robert Kiyosaki back in the day. She had a game called she had a board game called not the cash flow quadrant. That was Robert Kiyosaki. It was one of those. It was a board game that teaches you finances, and she always says start a cash machine on the side. Well, what I like to say is start a sat machine on the side, or something that you can go on the side as a hobby or a second side hustle or gig or whatever, and build that and use that to get more sats. But use your God-given talents to do that. Recognize what they are, right? Recognize them. Write down when you get off this video, I want you to write down every single thing that you love to do, that you absolutely love. I don't care if it's video games. You can make a YouTube channel playing video games. There's people that do it. What you love to do and what you're good at and what everybody says, hey man, you're really good at this. If you're a pretty woman, I mean, look at Emily. Emily comes to our channel and she gets a bunch of sats. I literally call her Emily Gets Sats. Why do I call her that? Is it because she's an ugly girl? No. Because she has some pretty pictures and she does her thing. Right? She just gets on there and let her face be seen by doing comments. And because she's a pretty girl, boom. If you're a pretty girl, get on Nostr. Get on Instagram. Get on Twitter, X. Have some pictures up there. I'm not saying, prostitute yourself or nothing like that. I'm not saying that, but there's a lot of simps out here, man. Right? If you're good at something, what did my boy say? See if I can find that clip. Here it goes. If you're good at something, never do it for free. And I don't mean that by taking advantage of anybody or something like that. I'm not saying that. Because when you take advantage of your advantages, there's things that you can't do. Okay. Don't lie to people. Don't cheat people. And don't do anybody any harm or wrong. Okay. I'm not saying any of that. That's the rules. Don't hurt anybody. Don't do any harm. Don't cheat, lie. You don't have to cheat. Just take advantages of your advantage. Take advantage of your advantages because we all have it. You all got something. Again, you can use Nostr. You can use, like today, I just took advantage of something. Let me tell you what I just did today. I was going to walk outside and make a regular video today, but it was too fucking hot. So you know what I did? Set my desk up. Show must go on. Did a live stream. I had to improvise. I had to take advantage of my advantage. What's my advantage? I have a desk here already set up. I have a live stream that I've done many times, and I can use that other platform to get across the same message and talk to you live at the same time because the job's got to be done, right? So you got to do it. Can't make excuses. All of you, every single one of you, Do not be ashamed. Don't be like that tall guy and hunch down and pretend like you're not tall. Shine the bright light on your talent and show it to everybody. And I'm not telling you don't give or don't do anything nice to people. You can do that. But I know people that say, oh, money doesn't matter to me. I just want to help people. That's bullshit. You want me to tell you why that's bullshit? Because in order for you to give somebody something, you have to have money in the first place. So you have to be out here in the market, in the capitalistic society, to get money to help people. I'm not saying you're bullshitting about wanting to help people. Of course you want to help people. But how are you going to help them when you're broke? You got to have resources. In order to get your resources, how do you get it? You have to create value for people. And how do you create value? By using your advantages, your God-given talent. You have those advantages. Take them. Do it. You know, I've had people tell me, one of my talents, I guess, when I was campaigning for Donald Trump in 2024, I had about, I'm not joking when I say this. This is not exaggeration. When I was out there talking to people, I didn't record or nothing. I had more than 100 people tell me I should run for mayor of Las Vegas. I swear to God, this is a true story. Again, when a lot of people tell you the same thing, now I'm not going to do it. And I've said this before because I think I don't want to be in that system. And also too, I'm a Bitcoiner and I want to speak to the world. And I don't want to, because when I get into something, I get into something. Like if I just say I won the mayor of Vegas and I became the mayor of Las Vegas, I can't do the things that I do now. I had to be so hyper focused on just my city, right? So that, you know, and I thought about it too. I actually wrote down the pros and cons and everything else, but it was getting away in my mission, right? And that's another thing. When you have an advantage, you have to super, and I mean super focus on the thing that you really want and what you plan on giving back. You have to give something to give. When I tell people, hey, I can coach you and how to help you with your personal finance, you know why I can do that? Because ever since I was 6 years old, I've been into money, into finance. For over 45 years, I've been dealing with some kind of personal finance in my life. So I consider myself somewhat of an expert how to look at balance sheets and financial statements. I'm pretty good at that. And when I say, hey, if you pay me in sats, right, I promise you my job is to make sure you get 10x of Satoshis of what I give you. So if you gave me 10,000 sats a month to help you, I got to make sure you get 100,000 sats a month. I got to 10x it. Why? Because that's my advantage, right? That's my talent. And everybody has it. So long story short, figure out what your talent is. Figure out what your advantage is. Sit down, write it down. And then once you identify what those things are, because again, you know what they are, figure out how you can take advantage of those advantages. And the number one advantage, and I'm going to zoom in on this one. The number one advantage that you have outside of the things that you were born with, the God given gifts that you were born with, is this. This is it. You ready? The advantage that you have to get more sats than anybody else, outside of all the things that you were born with, it's only March 21st, 2026. And nobody knows what Bitcoin is. Your advantage is simple. You're earlier than everybody else. Nobody knows what this thing is. You can get 1,448 Satoshis for $1 today. Are you taking advantage of that? Truly, are you taking advantage of that? Like American Hodl and BTC Hodler says, are you stacking hard enough? Because if somebody would have told you last year now, when we were only getting, we got to 700 Satoshis for $1 one time, 700 and something. Remember that, Sin? We were doing a live and it was 700 and something. If somebody told you, oh, by the way, in a few months, you're going to be at 1,448 sats for $1, what would you say? Are you going to look back at this time that we're in today? This, dare I say, bear market? Because that's what this is. Because when we look back at this, and let's take a look at this real quick. Let's take a look at the 5-year. This is the Bitcoin 5-year chart, right? I got in February 2021, just a little bit before this chart started. Okay. And then we did this, and all through here, all this down period, all this, I was buying through all this time. Was I stacking hard enough then? Nope, I wasn't. I was not stacking hard enough in the 20s. If I know what I know today, if I know what I know right now, and I can go back in time to the 2022, dare I say 2023 bear markets, would I do some things different? Yep, I would. It's going to be the exact same thing as today, being down in the low 70s and the high 60s when we get back up to 150,000, 200 something thousand. You're going to be looking back at this and go, damn, I should have stacked harder. Or you could say, you know what? I remember when Jerry said this to me on the Satoshi Saturday and said, man, this bear market we're going through, because it's tough to go through it, man. But this is where the opportunity comes in. This is your advantage, ladies and gentlemen. Take advantage of your advantage. So take advantage of all the God-given advantages, gifts that you have, but make sure you take care of the number one advantage is that you're early to Bitcoin and Satoshis, and you're only getting a short amount of time to do this to get a whole lot of Satoshis for $1. And I'm telling you, we'll never, ever look at these prices like this again. All right, guys, rant's over. Thank you guys for listening to that. All right, let me go back to the comments. Let's see. Okay, something filling. How goes it? Okay, let me see. AC is 274, 68 here and raining. Let's see. Hello, yay, background. Check it out. Hello, I've seen that. Let's see. BTCI, I haven't. Troll Boy keeps showing up. Where's Jimmy John? He in jail again? That's a good question. I don't know where he's at. Thanks, no doubt. Martin Burger King Jr.? Martin Burger King Jr. Never heard of that, sir. Is that a restaurant or is that a name of somebody? I don't get it. Oh, here we go with Samantha. Just say it, man. Just say it. Hit that like. Thank you, honey. Was Samantha blind, the troll said? No. She wasn't blind. Does man, you're an asshole count as a God-given gift? Great motion. How are you, man? How are you? Holy shit. We got some new rule. I got to tell Paul the GOAT sending a lot of sats today. So I'll do the reverse that one. I'll just keep 25%. I won't do that this time. Was this cheerleader also blind? No, he wasn't. No, she wasn't. She was not. Hey, Jerry, hey, fan. Hey, Great Motion. I mean, Vic Shoots. How are you, sir? Great Motion. What the hell did I say that for? How you doing, Vic? Oh, because Great Motion just came in. Let me see. Great Motion. And then Vic Shoots. Vic, how goes it, brother? LOL, Gray, how are you? Doing fine, Lauren. Thanks for asking. I'm doing good. You doing good? Howdy, fuck, Sin Diesel. What's up, Sin? Sorry, man. I was ranting my ass off. I didn't even see you, man. Sin, how you doing, my boy? Sin D's. Good to see you, man. Good to see you, Sin. Always. Hey, Fingerpick. What's going on, brother? How are you, man? Thank you guys for coming in. I appreciate that very much. Doing good. Hello, Sin. Lauren, how are you? Boom, Vic, boom. I'm obsessed with photography and Bitcoin. Can I photograph some Bitcoiners? Absolutely, bro. See, there you go. Use your current strengths while building new strengths. Exactly, bro. I feel like Jerry's about to do 100,000 sat giveaway. Thank you, Paul. Paul's putting 100,000 sats on the MVB wheel. So I'm going to put the whole 100,000 on. I'm not even going to take a cut out of that. He already paid me a little extra on that anyways. So if you want to join the 100,000, you got to get on the MVB wheel. All right. Bitcoiner portraits. Preach it, Jerry. Thank you, Fanny. Thank you so much, Eddie. I charge sats, by the way. There you go, Vic. Of course. Hello, Paul. Cheers, Lauren and friends. Paul, thank you so much, bro. We got a new format on the channel now, man. We got the MVB wheel, the most valuable Bitcoiners. The only people that can get involved with big spins are people that donate, sir. So thank you, Paul. That's a big investment. Thank you for the tip too. Hey, Vic Shoots. Jason, what's going on, bro? How are you, man? So only the MVBs can the MVB contestants can get this piece for the 100,000. So make sure you donate if you want that. Jason. And the more you donate, the more you chances you get on the wheel. Yo, pound the like button. Yes, Paul. Thank you, man. Paul, thank you so much, bro. Really appreciate that, man. Being a Bitcoiner is funny because we are early, but it feels late. Yeah, I know, right? I think we're too early, man. Stack. Exactly. Are we stacking hard enough, though, Fanny? Lauren, stacking. Lauren. I hear you, Jerry. Preach. I was just talking about you, Emily. Good to see you, sweetheart. Hindsight is 2021. That's right, bro. Sin is the man, bro. God. Sin is probably the most he is the I don't even know how to say it. He's so clever, man. Such a clever guy, man. I swear he is. There you go, Sin. Happy Saturday. Yes, Emily. Fanny Packer. Good evening, Emily. Evening, Lauren Stern. Hello. Vic Shoes, love Emily M's. My sensei. Number one advantage is being a sugar baby. You're right, Jerry. I'm gonna go make someone's grandma real happy. Hey, man. You gotta do what you gotta do, bro. Gotta risk it for the biscuit, right, gang? That's right, bro. That's right. Jason, you're hi guys, BTC kids. It sure does, Gray. Hi, Paul the GOAT. Fanny knows. That's right, bro. Gray Mose, I see you. Thank you very much, sir. The cheerleader was a he. I heard that. I know. Floridian slip, man. Floridian slip. Jorah once said, Bitcoiners always winning if the price is high. We are making money if the price is low. We are buying many more sets. Yeah, we can't lose, bro. When the price is high, your Satoshis and your cold storage are what? They're worth more. You got more purchase power. Paul Hall, thank you. Trump gives Iran 48 to open waterway, or U.S. will obliterate all their power plants. Wow. Of course, I see you. You rock, my lady. That's what I'm saying. She's taking advantage of her advantages. Hey, fam. Sorry for running late. Hey, Grasshopper. How are you, man? Good to see you. Grasshopper, you might want to rewind this back after the show. But stay on now because we got 100,000 on the MVB wheel. Paul donated 100,000 sats to the MVB wheel. So I would highly suggest you get on there, man. Grasshopper, good to see you, honey. Thank you so much for coming in. We're still going to do some spins too, by the way. Grasshopper. You feeling better, Grasshopper? Good to see you. And Jenny Legendary, another $21. Wow. Thank you. Jenny, holy shit. All right, Jenny. So let's see what. Jenny sent another 1, 2, 3, 4 as well. Thank you, Jenny, so much. And then Sin sent in 1845. Thank you, Sin. So let me put Sin on the MVB wheel. Sin, you're a smart guy, Sin. Sin, you are smart, brother. Sin Diesel, 63. Now remember, the more sats you get in, you put on, the more you win. Okay. Thank you so much, Jenny. Can I just keep that up there? All right, Jenny. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add your 1, 2, 3, 4 together, which is what? 2,268. Is that what it is? 1, 2, 3, 4 plus 1, 2, 3, 4 equals 2468. 2,468. And then wait a minute. Did Sin just do what I think he just did? Sin coming in heavy. Damn, Sin sent 1845. Like 1,845. Thank you, Sin. Damn. A whole ass 1845, he said. Damn right, bro. That'll put you on there a couple times. All right, so 1845 plus 63 equals 1908. Huh. Remember that number, Sin? 1908. Thank you, Sin. And then Jenny put in 21 bucks. 21, 21, 21, 21. So let's see what 21 will get us today. Because I'm going to give her that in sats on the wheel. 21 bucks gives us 30,087. 30,087 plus 2,468 equals 32,555, Jenny. You know I always count those super chats. Thank you so much, Jenny. I really appreciate that. Thank you, Jenny. That helps the YouTube. You know what I mean? So thank you so much, honey. Wow, Paul just sent in another. Wow. Paul, what are we doing here, bro? And then okay, I'm gonna announce that in a minute. Tell me what to do, Paul. Wow. Okay, hold on. So much stuff. Okay, Grasshopper, was that you, sweetheart? Okay, yep. Grasshopper, 4,200. Paul, what are we doing? Is that another tip? Is that just for me, or what are we doing? Let's see. Grasshopper. Thank you. Thank you so much, Paul. And thank you, Grasshopper, for that. Joshua's down here now. Jenny is in the lead. Sin is number 3 right now. What's name's number 2? All right, let's see. Grasshopper is number 2. Hey, Lauren. You're too kind, sir. Got me bricked up. Hey, man. Pause. Hey, your boy still has his cone off. Yes. Oh, Nico just came in heavy. Nico just came in with 12,345 sats. Holy shit. Thank you, Nico. And Nico says, Jerry, I can play with my cone off. I'm glad your cone is off, Nico. Thank you, man. 12,345. Wow. I would highly suggest you guys get on this wheel, guys. Grasshopper, are you feeling better? Beauty and the Feast, he says. Laughing emoji. Is that a show or is that a movie or what? The troll? What's that? A bit. My Vic nasal defense is working his magic, Emily. I swear by that stuff. Nice. Jen. A little gummy won't hurt, right, Jerry? Oh, man. You ain't lying, bro. You ain't lying, man. Great. How's your weekend going? Oh, good to know, Grasshopper. Thanks. Glad it's working for you. Boing, boing. Yeah, man. Yeah. Sent my tribute on speed. Thank you so much, Grasshopper. That was a lot of sats. Thank you, man. Do a 100K spin for the regular people. Okay. All right. We'll do that. We'll do that as well. Wow, Paul. Thank you. All right. So we'll do that before the MVB wheel. Okay. Wow, Paul. Thank you. Gives Jerry sass. Jerry, okay, tell me what to do. Exactly, man. Paul, you're awesome. He is awesome, man. He is. Jerry, I want to donate to the wheel with Speed Wallet. Won't let me send any sats. You're going to have to figure something out, sweetheart. You have to do something. Paul, you're incredibly generous. Thank you so much for the spins. Absolutely. So we're going to do one big spin for 100,000 for the regular folks and another 100,000 for the MVBers. But the MVBers get a chance to win twice. Nico, we love you. You're our rock star. Nico the Colas. What you want to donate, Emily? I'll be your huckleberry if you want. Take advantage of your advantages, ladies. The best way to be Ems and Lauren. Yes, to be Ems, Lauren. The best way to be Ems, Lauren. Yes. Nico, easy boy. You just got that cone off. Don't go crazy. Right. Paula, sugar daddy for the Freedom Fam. Hey, man. Are you mad at him, though? Nice, Paulie. Hey, thank you, Paul. Appreciate it, man. Well, what's up, everyone? Hey, Sharon, how are you? Sharon, we have 2 100,000 sat giveaways. One on the regular wheel and one on the MVB wheel. So if you want a chance to win twice, donate to the MVB wheel. How you doing, Sharon? Good to see you, Mel. Sharon. Boom. Jerry, I'm coloring with my new markers. Flipper. Oh, good. Can you send them to me, Flip, so I can see them, honey? Hey everyone, how's your evening going? Backpacker says. Oh, Flip, that's so awesome. I love sharing. Backpacker, boom, boom. Sending love, y'all. I appreciate that, man. How many can be on the wheel? It doesn't matter. Unlimited. Unlimited. It's usually the top 10 donators for the MVB wheel, but I'll make a exception today because he put 100 grand on there. Oh, somebody just sent 3,000 sats to speed. Somebody sent Andre 3,000, Sin. Wonder who that was. Thank you. Sharing the bot. Paul, much love. So yeah, so we're not going to be here that long, guys. I was going to be here an hour. What the hell? Who's this? A Jor Zap in honor of his absence wheel. Donation for the wheel. Donation. Okay. Thank you, bro. Sent 3,000 on speed for the wheel. Okay, Lauren. Lauren is here now. Lauren Stern. 3,000. Jen, yes. Who did that? Who sent the 8,088? Who sent the big George? Oh, that was Joshua. Thank you, Joshua. Well, Joshua, I'm going to include that because if you win, you're gonna get your piece too, Joshua. I know you want to just donate it, but I'm gonna put your name on it as well, bro. All right, because we're giving away 100,000 sats, and you can get a piece of that. So I'm gonna count that for you. 8,888 plus 1,776. Thank you so much, Josh. I appreciate it, man. 10,000. Your name's gonna go on here 11 times, Joshua. So stick around, man. You got a chance to win over 200,000 sats if you stick around. One more 100K spin, Jerry. Wait, what? Wow. All right, I'm gonna put that one on the MVB wheel, Paul. George's not here. I want to send 1,000 sats to the wheel. Okay, send it to me. So now Paul sending another 100,000. We got 200,000 for the MVB wheel, and we got 100,000 for the regular wheel. I want to send 1,000 sats to the wheel, Gray. Okay, got you, Emily. Stand by. Sharon, that Canadian Democrat bot is on vacay. Oh, Jenny. Jenny again sends in another 12,345. What, Paul, are you drinking? This is why he's the GOAT, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, this is why he's the GOAT. All right, so Jenny has 32,555 plus 12,345. Is that what she just sent? Damn, Jenny, thank you. You guys are going to make me quit my day job. 44,900 for Jenny. 44,900. She is by far the leader right now, guys. Tears of no coiners, I know, right? Paul is definitely the go. Yeah, don't ever forget about Paul. Paul don't play games, man. He don't play games. Can't let the furry freeloader send more sats. I know, Jenny. I know, honey. I know that's right. Every time kids see a goat sticker on a car, they say it's Paul the goat. Yes. Oh, Backpacker. Look at this. Backpacker's video is up now. He just sent it to me. I just saw that, Backpacker. Make sure after the stream, you guys go check out Backpacker. His new video is up. Sovereign Mindset, Bridging Bitcoin and Well-Being. Big 12. Fix the money, fix something. I don't know if it's fix the money. Let me see. Fix the money, fix the mindset. So here's a link to his video. Make sure you guys go, or his channel. Make sure you guys go subscribe and watch that after this. Because we ain't going to be here too long. Let me see. Where are my boys? Sid. Oh my gosh. Paul sent another 100 grand, guys. Paul just sent in another 100 grand, guys. Thank you so much, my Huckleberry. Vanny, Keeping Jerry off the pole. I mean, from the behind the DoorDash wheel. Yeah, you guys are. If this keeps going, I can just lower my hourly buys to like 25 cents. I'm trying speed again right now. Okay, sweetheart. Jerry goes on the pole. No, I don't. The next one for the regular chat. Okay, sir. We got 200. We got two 100,000 spins for the regular, and two 100,000 spins for the MVB. Paul, you are. Thank you, Paul. Jesus, Paul, where you been, sir? Okay, somebody sent in 1,000. Emily's donation. Okay, so Emily's on the wheel once now. Thank you, Ems. Thank you, Great Motion, for that. 1,000. So Joshua is number 3 right now. Joshua, make sure you stick around, bro, so you can win these sats, man. And I need your wallet too if you win. Sin. Okay, so we got Jenny Legendary at 44,900. She's getting her name on the wheel 45 times. Nico's getting his name on 12 times. Joshua's getting his name on 11 times. Grasshopper 4 times. Lauren 3 times. Sin twice. Emily once. Or maybe twice. Or wheel. Paul is sipping the brown liquor tonight. I think he is, bro. But I ain't mad at it. Paul, you are amazing. You can only win once, right? No. Nope. I'm not taking anybody off the wheel. If you're here with me on a Saturday, you can win. I ain't doing it. Paul, you are the Gizzo, sir. Yes, he is. Sent Emily. Kids sent in 3,000. Thank you, kids. Appreciate that. Packer kids. 3,000. You get your name on there 3 times. Wow. Paul, wait, pause. I know. I'm sorry. I should have said pause. My Huckabee, you're the best. Uh-oh. I know that's right. I want to be like Paul when I grow up. Me too, bro. What the hell? Jenny just came in heavy again. Oh my God. Jenny just sent in 10,000 sats and she says 5 more for Backpacker Kids and 5 for Nico. Okay. Nico's at 17,000 and the Backpacker Kids are at 8,000. Wow. Thank you, Jen. That puts the Backpacker Kids at number 4 with 8,000. Grasshoppers at 4,200 at 5th spot. Sin Diesel is at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7th spot. Lauren's at 6. Emily's the 8th spot. Paul, you are my dad. Hey, wait a minute. Thought I was your daddy. Pause. LOL. Paul, will you adopt me, please? The Modern Sovereign is a good book. Okay, AB. AB, you sure you don't want to get on the wheel? You said you don't want to get on the wheel. Are you sure about that? I think today's the day to get on there. Jenny, thank you so much. Was that Jenny or Nico, though? That was Jenny, bro. That was Jenny. Oh, Jen, wow, thanks. Or was it Nico? That was Jenny. You'll never know, Lauren. That's right. All right, let's get some regular spins in real quick. This is the regular wheel here, guys. So let's spin all the blocks that we've not spin the block, but spin the blocks. Sin. Saturday. March 21st, 21. Paul, I'm an orphan. Jenny, legendary. Love you, girl. Kiss say thank you, Jen, and woof woof. Oh, that's great, Jen. All right, so let's look. We've been on what? We started at 5, so we've been on an hour. So let's see what block we're at right now. Okay, we're going to start at 622. 622, 623, 624, 625, and 626. Then I want you to go back and watch the lesson, guys, for those of you who didn't watch it. So we're going to spin those, and then we're going to do our thing, all right? Backpacker, haha, Fat Zap Saturday, right? Saturday, yeah. You're welcome, kiddos. Love you. Damn. Well, we got some big spins tonight. Let's do some small spins right quick on this Saturday, March 21, 2026. And let's get in where we fit in. Am I missing anybody? Sin, do I have you on this wheel? I got a funny feeling I don't, but I think I do. Right? Yeah, I got you on the wheel. Is anybody missing on the wheel? Speak now or forever hold your peace. I don't want to miss anybody. Jason, do I have you? Yep. Smack that zap Saturday. Yes. Yes. Sharon, you're not on the big boy board yet, honey. Are you? No. We got 200,000 spins over there, sweetheart. You got to get your butt over to the big boy. This is the MVB wheel, man. No, you got to get on that. Me, you always forget me. Did I forget you, Jenny? No, I got you, Jen. You scared me there for a minute. Pound the like. Hello, friends. Hey, bro. Good to see you, man. Neil the One. How are you, man? Man, you guys are going to make me quit my day job, bro. Neil the One. I was actually thinking about going up to raising my hourly buys by $1, but at this rate, who needs to? Thank you guys so much. I appreciate you guys. I'm good. Good to hear that, bro. Well worth a shot. Ha, yeah, that's true. That's true. Am I on the wheel? Am I on there, Jerry? Okay. No, you're not, sweetheart. That's why I asked. Emily gets sets. Yes, she does. Lauren, thanks anyways. No doubt. I don't see Lauren. Okay. Nah, he's on there. He's on there. Hey, yo, everyone. How y'all doing? Been a busy couple weeks for me. Hey, Kramer, what's good? Kramer, we got some news, brother. So we got 4 spins. Kramer, listen up. Kramer America Industries. We have 4 100,000 spins. 2 for the regular wheel, Kramer, and then 2 for the MVB wheel. Thanks to Paul, courtesy to Paul, Neo and Nico. Hiya, Neo. Hey, Neo and Kramer. Kramer. Hey. Hi, Kramer. I see him. Thanks, Fanny. Thank you, Fanny. Hey, Neo. Nico's not here. Getting dizzy trying to see. LOL. It's all good. It's all good. Stay on me, Fanny. Appreciate it. All right, guys. We're going to do this spin for the first block of 622 on this Saturday, March 21, 2026. Let's spin it. Let's see who can win it. I was going to say let's get into the proceedings, but we already got into the proceedings. Great motion. Boom, baby. Hey, man, I don't see Nico on the wheel. Okay, I can put Nico on the wheel. Great motion, you're the winner. Why do I feel like Great Motion should have more stars than that, even though I'm going to put Nico right here. I'm going to give Nico 3 stars as well. Gotta go take care of the chicken. I'm in the background. Okay, honey. Fanny, hello. Gang, Gray. Hey, gang, Gray. Hey there, Vic. How's the family? Gray. Yay, Gray. Congrats, Gray. What happened here on strike here? Jenny sent in 5,000 sats. Oh, I mean, Nico sent in 5,000 sats. I am 2 here. Ignore that pesky human. He says. Gray is a legend. Yeah, let me make him a legend. Let me make Gray Motion a legend. Nico just sent in another 5,000, so that's 22,000 for Nico. I think either Nico or Jenny's gonna win this spin. What do you guys think? Somebody sent in 50 sats. Give him the grasshopper. All right. Grasshopper. Gray, you're going on because you just sent in 50 sats. All right, Gray, you are a legend now, brother. Jenny said you're a legend, so I'm gonna make you a legend, okay? So Gray Motion, you are a legend, which means Emily, you just won yourself 420 sats, honey. That means you are taking advantage of your advantage. Emily, just keep on showing up, Emily. Keep on showing up and keep on commenting. So everybody can see your pretty face. When is Paul on the wheel, or did he not want to be? Never wants to be on the wheel. Ever. Family is all right. Oldest is doing great in the tournament right now, but our youngest has a stomach bug and doesn't stop vomiting. Oh man. I'm sorry to hear that, brother. Really am. I'll take over in the human's absence. Thank you, Nico. Wouldn't be no fun without your mommy. You know? Oh no, it's always a busy day when you're being an active parent. It is. Absolutely. Freeloader, how goes it? Chasing these squirrels lately? Emily got 420. It's 622. Let's see who can win 623. Never a dull moment, Fanny. You know that's right. Finger picked. Emily, are you here still? Because Gray gave you 420 if you're here. Finger pick. Congratulations. Wow. Somebody just sent in 22,000 sats. He said, what the hell? Who was that? Who sent that in? You're here. Okay, honey. I got you. Who sent that 22,000 in? Hope the kiddos get better soon. Yay, finger picking. I'm here. Thank you, Emily. Thank you, Sir Huckleberry. No doubt. Finger picked. You hear about my boy? Or what? This is how you know when somebody, all the bots, you know they're not going to send anything to the MVB wheel. Can somebody tell me who send that 22,000, please? I can give you credit for that. Thanks, BTC Backpacker. These boys will preserve, and so will us. Yes. Please and thank you. Here, finger pick, my man. Finger pick, you gonna get on this? You gonna get on this wheel or what? Finger pick 105 for block 623. Let's see who can win 624. Good game, finger pick. Was I? Great motion. Thank you, brother. Damn. Jason. All right, so great motion is at 22,500, which puts him in the number 2 spot. One fail swoop. Paste. And Nico moves down 1. That's why Gray's a legend. Gray, hello. Let's go. You guys don't understand how much this helps me, man. I know you guys think, oh, it's only a few bucks we're giving you. No. This means the world to me, guys. Okay? So I really appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. My man, Jason. Is Jason here, though? That's the question. Because you know Jason, he'd be working. Well, while he's trying to figure that out, let's do this. Let's go to 625. Good game. Damn, I'm just going to try to be here for 1 hour today, man. I had a bunch of stuff to do. Kramer. Kramer, congratulations, brother. You have 210 sats. You are 210 sats richer, sir. You couldn't do this with Fiat, quote unquote. Exactly, bro. Exactly. Sure, Jerry. Go ahead and throw me up on the MVB wheel. Yeah, you gotta donate to do that, bro. The MVB is for donators, man. So you gotta send some sats in, brother. Woohoo! Good game, Kramer. Kramer. Jerry, you are so funny. I mean, hey, Fanny. You know what I'm saying? I just watched BTC Backpacker video, gave it a like. Thank you, bro. Appreciate that. Woo! Absolutely. Looks like Jason might have stepped out, bro. He's gonna miss out on this 100K spins. We're about to do that in a minute. Oh, there he goes. Jason, 105. And these will be paid automatically. Jerry, do you think you can just hang onto my winnings? Speed wallet is up in the air and hijacking my whole stack. Yeah. Emily, you got to hit me up. We got to start you a new we got to start you a new wallet, sweetheart. You know what you got to do, Emily? Start one with a wallet of Satoshi. AB, thank you. I'm always busy with work. I know, brother. I know. I lost 30 seconds, saw my name in chat, and the wheel hadn't stopped yet. I was like, what the bloop? Yeah, use wallet of Satoshi, Emily. Download that. That's a good one. There's Riz. Bro, got on a call with M and help her out later. Get on a call with M and help her out later. Yeah, I got her. She needs Jerry. I mean, I'm here to help. I'm definitely here to help. Jerry's always so helpful and has always helped us. And has always helped us either with the kids' wallet. Yes. I am going to look for you on Noster Backpacker. Oh, that's a good follow right there, bro. Definitely on. He's always on Noster. He's the Noster king. 626. See what happened. Jerry, donate my winnings to the MVB wheel. Okay. Anonymous. Fingerpick said, you know what? Oh, I'll get into that in a minute. Anonymous. Congratulations, bro. What are you doing right now, by the way? Are you dancing? Are you smiling? Maybe both.
Yeah, that's my boy.
Sorry, guys.
His dad's definitely smiling, that's for sure. But Fingerpick figured it out. He said, hey, I ain't going to donate, but just take my winnings and put it on the MVP wheel. Fingerpick, you're a smart guy. You're smart. Fingerpicked. 105. Smart man, brother. Good game, Anonymous. Hey, the rookie is here. Anonymous. He's pooping, Jenny says. Definitely not pooping. He's definitely smiling and dancing. Hey, man. In the shower. That's right, Sharon. Sharon, I don't see you on the MVP wheel yet. Benny. I don't see you on the MVP wheel. All right, so I think we're all caught up with the spins. Oh, no, we got three more. Let's do three more and let's do the big spins. All right. Anonymous wins 626. Let's see who can win 627. Looks like Jason again. Congratulations, Jay. I got you, man. I know you're working. Let's do 628. I didn't want to make this video freaking 2 hours. Damn it. Vic shoots. Big shoots. 210 for you, sir. Sharon, he showers multiple times a day. Hey, no complaints from me. That's right. Good game, hey, what can I say? Yay, you're. Good game, Vic. I know you're here with the kiddos. All right, 629. Last spin until the big ones. We're definitely going to run out of the room, by the way, with these ones. So, Anonymous again.
Yeah, that's my boy.
Sorry, guys.
Got to shower twice a day, non-negotiable. Damn right. Twice a week, maybe for me. But good game. Jerry, you have pants on, or do you need to take a break? Oh no, I got pants on. Good game, Anonymous. He's in the shower. All right, guys. Every Maria video is another shower for Anonymous, for real, bro. At that age, yes. All right, 100K spin. Clear the runway. Yeah, let me open this door, man. We got 4 spins and I'm going to run out of here. So, all right, guys. So I don't need to shuffle this wheel. I'm just going to keep it like this. So we're going to do 2 100,000 spins just for the regular folks like me and you. And got you on that one, Jerry. Yes, you did, Fanny. Yes, you did. This one chick told me she showers every other day, and I stopped speaking to her the same day. For real, bro. Yeah, females can't do that, man. Yes, that's why he's super active in chat when Maria's on. Absolutely. So we got 2 regular spins for the regular folks. Thank you again, Paul, the GOAT. And somebody's about to win 100K. You're going to get paid right now. Just the regular folks. So let's do the first one for 100,000 Satoshis paid right now. Oh, my gosh. We got 4 of them today. 400,000. Jesus. Let's do it in 5, 4. Wait, first of all, is everybody on the wheel? Is anyone missing on the wheel? First of all, I don't want to miss anybody. Everybody on the wheel. I don't want to miss anybody. We got 15 in the chat. We got a lot more on the wheel than that. We got 21 on the wheel. Cheers, Bitcoiner. Thank you again, Paul. Appreciate you, man. Here we go. And here we go. Thank you, Paulie. Cheers. Good luck, everyone. Yes. Blast. For real. Let's do it in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Spin it. Emily wins the first 100K, but I can't pay her right now. Can't pay her right now. Emily, 100K. Wow, Emily. Congratulations for the first one. Thank you. That's an awesome donation to upping someone's sats in the Freedom family. For real. 100K to Emily. Ems. Congratulations. Congratulations, Emily. Emily, just in time for that new wallet. Right. Good game, Emily. 100K. Congrats, Emily. Absolutely. See, you don't need my human. I'm doing a better job. You are. You are. Emily, are you here? That's the question. Woohoo, holy, yes. Shit, yes. Emily. Congrats. All right, let's do the second one. Let me ask you guys for the regular folks. If somebody wins on the regular folks wheel, just the regular folks, Fanny, do you guys want to take the person off the regular folks wheel if they win once? I'm not doing it for the MBB wheel, but for the regular folks wheel. As is spoken often, give those sats to Emily, right? Jeremy, Emily. Yes. Take them off the wheel. Okay. Lauren, LOL. I think you're right about that, Jenny. That would be fair. Yeah, I think that would be fair too. All right. Let's do it in 5. This is the second one. 5, 4. Okay, Grasshopper says yes. Okay. 5. Take off. All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Spin it. Kramer, you got 100K, bro. Emily, nice. Woo woo. You got 100K, Kramer. Are you here, though? Big shoes. Boom. Kramer. K-Man. Kramer, congratulations. Go. Yay. Congrats, Kramer. Boy, you better be here. Congrats. What? Yep. You got 100K, bro. Let's see here. Let me find you here on my list, bro. You know I can't multitask. Let's see. There he is. Copy. Bitcoin. Send. Paste. 100K giveaway. Let's say Paul the GOAT. The GOAT. 100K giveaway. Kramer. And you got wallet Satoshi. That means it's going to cost me some damn sats to send it. 165 sats. Jesus. There you go, Kramer. Damn it. Takes a minute for wallet Satoshi. There you go. There you go, Kramer. You got it, bro. Thank you very much, Paul. Yay, Kramer. Jerry is beast. There, hey, man. Thank you, Paul. The motherfucking go. Paul, thank you. Good night, y'all. Sending love. Good night, Paul. Thank you again, bro. All right. Now to the big boys and girls. Nobody's getting taken off this wheel for this one because you guys paid. Good night, Paul. Thank you again, Paul. All right, Jenny Legendary is going on here 45 times. So while I'm doing that, let me know if send in your zaps, man. If you want to get on this wheel, every 1,000 gets you. I'll give you. If you get 1,000 to get you 2. But anything after that's every 1,000. Because unless somebody's got less than 1,000. Pace, okay. Jenny, that's 5. So I got to do this 9 more times. And then by the time I'm done with this and nobody sends it, I'm going to spin it. So Sharon, you better get your butt on here, man. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let me make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There we go. Copy. All right, Gray Motion's going 23 times. Paste. Gray. 4, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 20. 5, 4, 23. By the way, guys, I'm still giving away 25% of the donations. So that's a spin, and then I'm going to do the 100,000 spins after that. All right. All right. So Gray Motion's good. Nico's got 23. Let's do him now. Thank you, Nico. Remember, every 1,000, if you send in 1,000, I'll give you 2 spots. Somebody send in 2,674. 13,007 times 2. Okay, that must be Kramer. Industries. Thank you, Kramer. 2,674. I'll put you on there 3 times, bro. Copy. Thank you, Kramer. Let's see. All right. Nico's getting on here 23 times. It's actually 22, but 4, 6, 8, 16, 24, 23. Kramer's good. Joshua, he's getting 11. Read some chats. Am I missing? What's the minimum? What's your name on Noster? Just AB. That wheel gonna give me epilepsy for real, bro. For real, man. Oh shoot. Whoops. Sure. Just messed that up. I just erased Joshua, so I got to go back and see what he put on there. Sorry, I gotta go back. Good thing I can look back. $10,664. 664. All right, let's put them on here 11 times. Copy. Boom. Ace 6, 9, 12, 11, 3, 6, 9, 11. Packer Kids 8 times. 2. Send them in, guys, if you want to do it. 4. 8. Okay. Grasshopper. Copy. Paste. I'll give Grasshopper. Grasshopper, I'm going to give you 5. 4. Boom. All right. Lauren, I'm going to give you 3. Paste. Send. I'm going to give you 2. I don't know about this finger pick thing, man. I just liked your last video on Noster. Thank you. It's Sovereign Press. Yeah, finger picked. I think you might have to put on 1,000 just to get in here, bro. I think the minimum today is going to be 1,000. Okay. So if you want to send in more 1,000, you can do that. But I can't do 105, bro. It's crazy. What do you guys think about that? You guys okay with that? All right. So let's add this up, and then you can get 25% of this, and then we're gonna do it. So Sin, please do me a favor, bros. Check my math for me. All right. Let's start off with Jenny. 44,900 plus Gray Motion 22,500 plus Nico 22,345 plus Kramer 2,674. You guys check my math, please. Plus Joshua 10,664 plus Packer Kids 8,000 plus Grasshopper 4,200 plus Lauren 3,000 plus Sin 1908 plus Emily 1,000. 121,191 times 0.25 equals 30,298 sats. 30,000 Fair. Okay, good. I thought you guys would think that. 30,298 sats. Are you ready? Just for the little small one. This is to say thank you for donating from me. Again, every time you go on the MVB wheel, you are going to get 25% of the pot. And I appreciate you guys. Correct. Thank you, Sen. Got to ask my human grok is Sen. All right, guys. Correct. Okay, thank you. Now I'm going to shuffle. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 21, 21, 21, 20. Are you ready? In 5. I'm not running out for this one. 4, 3, 2, 1. Spin it. 30,298 sats goes to, damn, I can't even. Nico. Nico is the winner. Congratulations, Nico. You are the MVB, Nico. Send. Good job, Nico. 30,298. And you do not have to be here to win this. I did say it's going to be either Jenny or Nico. There you go, Nico. Good game, freeloader. Earning upkeep at least, LOL, right? Nico, our rock star. Nico wants to buy more treats. Nico, woof woof. Would you hold on? Let me take this off. Would you rather have a partner that wakes you up every night because he snores, or every time you sit and stand up, you rip a lone fart, but silent but violent type? What in the world kind of question is that, Jason? Neither one, bro. Woof. Jason, what are you talking about? Oh, yeah, wait, I got to pay the vet. I thought the human already did that. Jason, what made you ask that question, bro? Cheeseburgers for Nico, please. Congratulations, Nico. Woo. Absolutely. Yes, I need cheeseburgers. Yes. All right. Nico, you're the winner. Let's shuffle up again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 21, 21, 21. Does anybody, the gummies are gummy. Like what? Nico, new code? Right. Neither, LOL, but deal with it. LMFAO. Jason, like what? Jason. That pesky human took it off yesterday, and I've been a good boy. I haven't licked my foot at all. Okay, good. Okay, I'll think of a new one you'd rather. I'll think of a new one you'd rather for chat. You rather for chat. All right, Jason. It's all good, bro. All right, so speak now, forever hold your peace. Does anybody else want to put more in for this? Or are you good to put your name on here a few more times? But it sounds like we're right. We got 200,000 to give away. I'm going to count down from 21. I'm going to have both my wallets up. If nothing happens, I'm going to spin. 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14. It's 400,000, guys. 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Spin it. Jenny Legendary. What a surprise. Jenny Legendary wins 100,000 sats. Congrats, Jenny. I don't think anybody's too surprised for that. Nico, have you thought of putting the cone on your human while she sleeps? I mean, that's the ultimate payback. Send. Mathematically speaking, of course, she does have the best chance. 100,000 to Jenny. There you go, Jen. Boom, baby. Yay, Jen. That the pesky human, yes. Oh, human, that's you. Jenny Legendary, love it. Woohoo. Jen. That's the best idea yet, Lauren. Congrats, Jen. Congrats, Jen. It only took one entry. Right. Double cheeseburgers, yes. All right, Jenny. Looks like the Jenny household is doing very well tonight. Let's shuffle them again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 21, 21, 20, 21. Human, do I still get cheeseburgers? Human? All right, guys. Last one. Ready? In 5, 4. My legs hurt too. 3, 2, 1. For 100K for the last one. Spin it. Oh, wow. What a surprise. Jenny again. Triple cheeseburger. Yes, Nico, you can get a cheeseburger later. Not tonight. A Royale with cheese. I think we heard that before. Well, this is what happens when you donate, guys. The more you donate, the better chance you get. And Jenny and Nico swept the board tonight. Now, this is what you call rigged, Jenny. Congratulations, Jenny. No one deserves it more than you, ma'am. No one. Congratulations, Jenny Legendary. Because Jenny is the real. She is the MVP. Dang, Josh, so close. Yeah, that would have been crazy, bro. Yeah, Josh was right there, man. Jenny Legendary. The point of the game is to pick one. Rig, congrats. Love it. You deserve it. Jen creating her own luck. For real. That's how you do it. Jen, triple cheeseburger. It is. Closer to that first million. I know. Very close. Neil. Thank you guys. Yes, Lauren. It's getting closer if I don't get them all, if I don't give them all away again. I know, right? Oh my God. Congratulations to the winners. Thank you guys so much for being here. But just remember, this is Satoshi Saturday. And remember what I said earlier. Take advantage of your advantages. Well deserved, Jen. What a burger. Number 4, Nico. Oh man. Now I'm getting hungry. He still got to lose some weight. He still got to lose some weight. Jen slowly becoming a sailor. Yes. And remember, guys, the future is on its way. If you understand and know what this thing is going to do, again, stack accordingly. All right. Would you rather get paid? But it takes forever or take it, man, down, but it just rushes out. Okay, Jason. And take advantage of your advantages. And your number one advantage to get sats is what? You're early. You are early. Again, when you look back at this time frame, at this timeline, and on this beautiful day, God's day, the Lord's day, March 21st, 2026, are you stacking hard enough? That's the question. And if you understand where this thing is going, you'll know that your family, because you're doing what you're doing today, sacrificing today for a better tomorrow, they're going to be building statues of you in the future. They really will. And if you know that, please, Lord, let these people heed these words. Stack Satoshis today. Today, guys. So that you and your family don't have to work for those exact same Satoshis tomorrow. I love each and every one of you, and I'll talk to you soon. Thank you guys so much. Peace and love, guys.